Sportsmanship, leadership, inspire, determination, excitement. Welcome to the Slide Podcast. Your hosts, Jen and Aaron, are on deck and ready to introduce the current stars of Little League Baseball. So grab your favorite sports drink, fasten your chin strap, and get ready to go inside the chalk lines of our Little League fields. Here are your hosts, Coach Jen and Coach Aaron.
So welcome back to the Slide Podcast. This is Coach Aaron, and I am joined with my co-host, Coach Jen. And today we're joined with our special guest, Parker. How are you doing, sir?
Good.
We invited Parker, actually we invited his parents to have him on the show today. And what Parker didn't know when he sat down in front of that laptop that he was about to be on a podcast. Right, Parker?
Yeah.
He also didn't know that he was the number one winner of our umpire appreciation contest. So congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
I'm going to do a couple of things. I want to explain a little bit about the contest, and then I want to explain why you were our number one pick. You know, we started the contest a few months back. We had Christy on the call with us. I think it was episode 3. She was the umpire in Laurel, Mississippi that was attacked. She was attacked by a fan who disagreed with a call that she had made on the field. She sustained pretty bad injuries. Then she went on to press charges, of course, and she was on Fox News. So she really got a lot of people's attention when it came to the abuse of the umpires and what they are subjected to every single game. But, you know, it got our attention as well. So we had Christy on the show. We started a contest just for our Little League players, our youth baseball players, to show appreciation to our umpires. There's not like they're high-paid individuals that make a lot of money and making some super important calls. Like they're out there supporting our youth. So Jen and I decided we want to see pictures with the umpire. I don't know about you, Parker, but when I did my first picture with an umpire, like they sort of looked at me like I was crazy. What are you about to do with this picture? Did you get that with your picture?
Yeah. TikTok?
I thought you were going to put it on TikTok?
Yeah. I do it sometimes.
Are you saying what a great job the umpire did, or are you saying what a bad call they made?
I don't have social media, but I know a lot of people that do. They usually put it on social media, like my mom.
Oh, okay. Mom. So, Parker, I know I've seen a lot of umpire pictures since your picture was posted, and that includes Instagram, Facebook. We haven't gotten Twitter yet, so I'm going to need your help with that one. But your picture was the very first picture that we received. So that very first picture you took with that umpire was the first one that we were able to share. And then I think we ended up with close to 25, 30 photos after that. That's why, man, you started it for us. You took what we challenged everyone out there to do, and you made it a reality, not only just for us, but for those umpires. So I'm going to tell you, Parker, you touched like 20, 25 umpires' lives right there. It's impressive, right?
Yeah.
Well, don't get shy on us, because we're going to ask some like super tough questions. And you're in summer right now, and we might even give you homework. So are you ready?
Yeah.
Baseball homework, so that's cool.
Yeah. So in baseball, you normally have nicknames and stuff. Do you have a nickname?
So my batting coach, he's really funny, and he makes up like all these names.
Mm-hmm.
So all these moms started calling me Patty at baseball. And they would go, "Let's go, Patty." And then I think there's a podcast with one of the team moms. She was watching this podcast, and it was like somebody said Patty in it. And so now every time I go up to bat, they play like, "Let's go, Patty."
Is it okay if we call you Patty now?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, Patty. Jen, I'm going to let you start. What questions you got for Patty?
All right, Mr. Patty. Tell me what got you started playing baseball and kind of what you really love about it.
Well, my whole family's really played for a while. My dad played. And so I kind of liked it from the start ever since my dad showed me. And it's just gone on there. Like my cousins play. My brother used to play. He still plays football. But baseball is like really fun because it has a lot of exercise and you can meet a lot of new friends every time you go somewhere.
I agree.
And like it's a lot more fun. Like baseball, I don't know the word, but like you make a lot of friends and you get more relationships. And then they could go to your school and you didn't know that. Then you can hang out with them and you can invite them over and your parents can have friends then too.
I completely agree. I played softball from the time I was probably 3 or 4 years old, and I played through college. And I'll tell you, some of those friendships that I made when I was playing, like especially summer ball, and they didn't necessarily go to the same school that I did, but we still keep in touch. Thankfully for social media, because I don't know if we would if not, but I would completely agree. Those friendships are something that you can make for a lifetime. Something I've noticed too. So my son plays baseball, and if he's at a big complex and let's say there's, a game break in between, there's times when 2 or 3 teams may come together and play like a game of wall ball or something like that. And then it's like you have this commonality with other people and you can just make instant friends. So yeah, I completely agree with you.
Jen, you know what the coolest thing about all of that was is he said all of that and he wasn't prepared for this interview. That's how you know when people are really like genuine about things, is you put them on the spot and they tell you the truth. So I'm going to tell you, like, you defined right there why baseball is America's sport right there because of everything you just said. All right, I'm going to ask you the next question. You ready? How do you stay focused? There's so much stuff going on during the school season. You got school, you got homework, you got all the different distractions. I'm sure you play video games, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
What video game do you play right now? Minecraft? I don't really know what's out there.
MLB The Show.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Which is like a game.
Yeah. All of those cool things that are out there. How do you stay focused and wanting to get better playing baseball? So just for our listeners, how old are you again?
I'm 11.
11. Okay. How do you keep yourself focused?
Well, it's usually, my mom's always telling me it's God, student, and then sports.
Mm-hmm.
So usually I focus on school the most when it's school time. And then baseball, I just try to get better anytime I can. I'll go outside and hit off the tee if I've nothing to do, like if I'm done with my schoolwork. My rule is right now, during the summer, is you have to hit 3 buckets a day.
Okay.
So I usually focus on baseball as much as I can until I have like school or I have to go to church or something like that.
Is the 3 buckets a day, is that your own rule for yourself or is that from your parents?
It's usually mine and my friends. So we try to keep each other on track and you have to do it each day so we can get better.
Let me ask you this. So for a lot of the younger kids, so in the 6U, the 8U, maybe even some in the 9U age, may not understand how important it is to hit off of a tee. You're 11, you're hitting kid pitch. I know you're probably hitting some inside the park home runs, maybe even something over. Why is it important to use a tee now? I mean, you already know how to swing a bat.
Well, usually you have to focus on like the mechanics and like you're dropping your shoulder, then that means you'll pop up. So basically I like to do down the middle low, and then down the middle up. So I can be prepared to start my hands the same way. Then I just have to put my bat. Like if it's inside, the bat has to be in front of my hands. If it's down the middle, it's like the same as my hands. And if it's outside, I have to keep the bat behind my hands. I can hit it the other side.
Wow. How do you learn all that? How did you learn it?
I have a hitting coach and my dad. I have a hitting coach. His name's Randy Phillips. And he's taught me a lot because I used to go there and then I stopped. And then I came back again a couple months ago. And he's helped me a lot.
Does it ever frustrate you when you get that like great hit and then he has like, you know what, you rolled your wrist over too soon?
Yeah.
Does that frustrate you or how does that make you feel?
I mean, usually I'm happy that I'm learning even more. So next when I do it, it will be even better hit.
Gotcha.
I want to know your favorite part about practice. You get there, you get warmed up. What's your go-to drill?
Go-to is probably, we have like this little drill where every base, there's one person on first, one person at catcher, one person at second, and then one person at third. And then everybody else lines up at shortstop. And so you field the ball at shortstop, and you throw it to first, and then you run to first, and everybody rotates. So then first throws to second, and then first runs to second. Second throws to third, then second will run to third, and then third will throw it home. He runs to home. And then home catches the ball, gives it to the coach, so he can hit it back to shortstop, and the catcher runs to shortstop.
What things does it work on?
So it basically keeps you moving the entire time. Basically, he tells us all to sprint to everywhere. So, like, if you don't sprint, then you'll have to, like, run poles or something. Because, like, you're supposed to be running the entire time.
Did you say Red Bulls?
Running poles.
No,
Oh, run the poles. I thought he said Red Bulls. And I'm like, holy moly, that'll get you running really quick there.
Then you'll learn how to field, and then you'll learn where the position is.
Right. Do you have things that you have to do if you mess up? Like if you miss the ground ball or if you make a bad throw? Is that when you have to run the poles?
So he counts an error. Every error is a pole.
Gotcha.
Oh, wow. What's the most poles you've had in a practice?
I've had 5.
That was a lot of work, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did you learn something from that, though?
Yes.
What did you learn?
Stay down on the ball when I'm fielding it.
Yeah. That's hard, though, especially some of the younger kids. I mean, you could take a bad hop. I'm sure you've taken a bad hop before.
Yes.
I think we all have.
A lot.
How do you get over that?
It only hurts for about a second, and then you'll be fine. But if it hits you hard, then you'll be hurt. Like, you'll get a bruise.
What about the next time, though, when that next ground ball is coming towards you?
You just got to face your mistakes.
Wow. You're like a coach already. Yeah, I've been asked to be a head coach next season. I may need to bring you down and you can be my assistant coach. Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So this is going to be an out of the left field kind of question, Parker. So I don't think I've ever, and I probably won't ever ask this question again on a podcast. On the day of a baseball game, you got stung in the face by a bee?
Oh.
Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't even know what would make me want to ask you that question, but I just thought you look like a kid that may have gotten stung in the face by a bee.
Yeah, so basically it was during practice, and they have like those little yellow things on top of the fences.
Uh-huh.
And so I had to use the bathroom, and the bathroom was like, you had to run a while to get to the bathroom. It was like almost the first time I've ever been to that park for practice. So I hopped over the fence not knowing that there was going to be a bee in there. I hopped over, or I tried the first time, and then I heard it come out. And then I saw it go on like the top of my head and like the dome, and it stung me. And then we had a tournament the next day. So I had to get a steroid shot. My eyes were squinting.
And what position did you play in those games that you were able to come back and play?
I played, I think, third base.
Jeez.
The hot corner.
Yeah. So I saw the picture. I may or may not have received that picture from your parents. And dude, I can't believe you even attempted to go back on the field. Do you like shots to begin with?
It depends what kind. Like some hurt and some you can't even feel. Like that one, I couldn't even feel it. I didn't even know she did it.
Oh, wow. You're a trooper hanging in there like that. I have to say, man, you might be a lot braver than I am on that one. I don't know if you heard our last podcast. Actually, our next podcast comes out tomorrow. It's so weird because we record them and then put them out. But let me tell you what happened to me last week. So I was out at a baseball practice watching my son at the high school field, and I had a wasp fly up my shorts and sting me under my shorts. It was horrible, dude. And then I grabbed my pants and I felt it. Like I could feel the wasp in my pants. Knowing if I could have went back, I'd have just squeezed him. But I was so scared and hurting. Like I let him go and he flew out. Hopefully he didn't fly far after that because it still hurts.
I think it's only bees, but like some bees die 30 minutes after they sting.
Is that true?
I mean, that's what I heard in class.
That's what I've heard too. I kind of always wondered if it was like an old wives' tale, but maybe they do.
I think it's certain bees. So I actually read before the summer started, as someone posted on Facebook or something about the different types of bees and the threat that they would bring to you. So some bees are only territorial. And for some reason, I love fun facts like that. But some bees do actually die after they lose their stinger. So crazy. But Parker, honestly, the one that stung you and the one that stung me, I hope they didn't live too long afterwards. Anyway.
So I do have a question, Patty Parker. Tell me how far you want your baseball career to go. What do you want to gain out of this? Are you going to make it to the big leagues?
I want to at least get a scholarship to some kind of college so I can at least, if I can't play baseball anymore at some point, I do play other sports, but like I want to try to get a scholarship.
Okay.
What other sports do you play?
I play football and basketball. I used to play soccer.
Is baseball your favorite?
I don't have a favorite. Every time I play sport, it's my favorite.
That's a good answer. I really like that.
Yeah, you approach basketball the same way?
Yeah.
That's pretty incredible, dude. I know your dad, I think he's been a coach of yours, right? So what's that like, having your dad as a coach?
Well, it depends on the day. Sometimes if I do bad, he'll sometimes get mad if I get mad at him. Like usually I get mad and I'll get mad at him. But then it really depends on the day. Like if I do good, he'll be happy and like give me a high five or give me a hug. But like it's usually Trip.
Yeah.
He's usually pretty nice.
Jen and I have asked this for most of our guests that's Little League based. What's the ride home like? So after you finish a game, a good or a bad game, what's that look like on that ride home?
A good game is we always talk about what I did. We'll talk about how good I did and like go over the videos. If it's bad, then at the end of the day, I'll go over the videos.
Where are these videos coming from?
My mom or my dad.
Okay.
But we'll just have a talk about the overview about the day, and we'll just see how good I did and what I did wrong.
That's awesome. So you're a football fan?
I'm a fan of football and baseball.
Okay. I'm a huge Dolphins and Hurricanes fan, and that's what you hear most about NFL player. Oh, no. So for those of you can't see Parker right now, he is shaking his head as if he saw something or smelled something that stunk really bad. Why would you be doing that right now?
My family is a big South Carolina and Clemson fans.
Oh, my gosh. So I married my wife as a huge Gamecocks fan. But I don't hold it against her, though. I'm a very supportive person. Now, Clemson, I can't help you with the Clemson part.
Me personally, I'm a Gamecocks fan, but my dad and my mom and all them are like big Clemson fans.
Dude, that's like leaving the family or something. Like they are okay with their kid being Gamecock fan when they're Clemson fans?
Not really.
No?
They'll get mad at me if I cheer against Clemson when they're playing each other.
That would have to be a hard night to go sleep in the doghouse.
I totally do every time. We got off topic, but that's okay. But you're probably too old to remember those like 5 seasons in a row where Carolina beat Clemson.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, tell your dad Gesundheit or whatever.
Yeah, clearing his throat.
I definitely read some history books about it.
Yeah.
I showed my dad. It felt good to know.
Yeah. You know what? Everything comes around in circles, dude. So maybe this new coach in Carolina can get things going. But either way, I'm going to pull for the Hurricanes. So we're always welcome. Like if you want to join the bandwagon with us. So it's okay. But anyway, you always hear about college and pro athletes watching film of themselves. You always hear about watching what they just did. What are you looking for? So your mom is videoing you while you're swinging at bat. What are you looking for?
I'm usually looking at my mechanics, and I usually know what I do wrong and what I do right. So usually when you load, you're supposed to bring your hands back.
Mm-hmm.
So usually that's like the first thing that I look at. And I look at if I load or not. Then I look at if my head is facing towards the ball. What they say is that you can't hit what you can't see.
Right.
Yep.
So usually I see if I keep my head there for as long as I could. That's usually what I look for.
Dude, you're like textbook. It's like watching ESPN baseball tonight. I'm impressed, dude. So I live in Spartanburg. Jen lives in Spartanburg. We're like 5 miles from each other. We're going to have to like have you here with us and we'll do a show together sometime. Does that work?
Yeah.
You can give us pointers. We're coaches and you can give us pointers.
Well, my mom's friend, she plays like women's softball. And I'm supposed to go give her pointers later.
Oh, yeah? Is she over at the house right now?
No, that was the crazy lady that you saw at the start.
Oh, okay. All right, Jen, what you got for him?
What's your position that you play?
Well, I like third base, but our catcher, he left the team. So now I have to play catcher. And it kind of stinks because it hurts my legs a lot. But I'm usually in all of the action.
That's right. Hurts your legs in a good way or a bad way? Like it just makes them tired?
Yes.
Yeah, so it makes you work a little bit harder. Let me tell you. So I played softball growing up and I was a catcher in college. And you're exactly right. You're in on every single play. It was super fun for me. I hope that maybe that'll grow on you and you could turn into a really amazing catcher because it's a really, really fun position. And
Jen's a physical therapist, so she can help you with those legs and those knees.
Yeah. So thankfully, I didn't catch from the time I was 11 through college, thankfully, or my knees probably would be more shot than they are now. But one of my favorite parts was pickoff plays and throwing people out. Yeah, you like that too? My
favorite is when they steal second.
Yep.
And I get to try to throw them out.
I learned a new term the other day, pop time. You know what that is? No?
Pop time.
Oh, we're going to teach you something. Jen, you teach us.
So your pop time is how long it takes from the time that the ball hits your mitt to when you're up and throwing. Or I guess maybe your release.
I've seen it in Sports Center.
Yeah. There's all these new stats now. Back when I used to watch baseball like every single night, we just kept track of RBIs, hits, home runs, and hitting percentage. Like all this other stuff, pop time and exit velocity. And do you know your exit velocity right now?
For catching, no.
So exit velocity is about how fast that ball is coming off your bat.
I don't usually test that. I usually test how either fast I throw the ball, like in pitching wise.
Right.
Or usually I focus on like RBIs and hits and batting average. Because Game Changer, it's like a little app.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We use it for our team. And it's basically like you can show all your stats, and I'll show you all of them. And I think I'm in third in batting average on our team, so I'm doing pretty good.
What you hitting?
I think it's like 400, 500.
Oh, my gosh.
Dude, that's Hall of Fame numbers for a Major League Baseball player. You know that, right?
Yeah. I've been in a slump lately, though. last tournament, I finally fixed it, and I hit like 3 doubles.
Where do you hit batting order?
See, once I was in my slump, I batted like 7th or 6th. But I think last tournament, I was batting 6th, but now I'm probably going to be moved up like to 5th or 3rd.
Have you hit one over the fence yet?
Yes, I hit 1.
One.
I like blacked out when I hit it. Like I started remembering when I got to first base.
That's hilarious. Did it feel good coming off of the bat?
I mean, I can't remember, so.
You don't know.
Did you get that on video?
Yes.
Okay. Did you go back and watch it and like remember everything then?
Yes.
So I played Little League. I played baseball up into high school. I never hit one over the fence. So I'm envious of you.
Same as my dad.
It's okay. Wait a minute. You're like smiling right now. Are you like rubbing that in our face? Like because me and your dad hadn't hit one over the fence?
My dad's laughing, and I always make fun of him for it. And he finally hit his first home run off a 14-year-old. So he felt so proud of it.
Wait a minute. Was it a baseball or a softball?
I'm pretty sure it was a baseball.
Because I'm not sure your dad's age, but like people my age, like it's crazy for us to think that we could play baseball still. So most of us have to resort to hitting that big yellow ball.
Yeah, I see a lot of men's softball and like men's baseball and all that.
Have you seen some of the times like they'll hit the ball in men's softball and how fast it comes off that bat right back at the pitcher?
They hit it so hard and so far.
They hit it so hard. It's crazy.
That's how I am. I am like that, Parker. I'm amazing.
Yeah.
Super amazing at this stuff. I'm really not.
He's got you some oceanfront property in Arizona too.
I wish. So I don't want to keep you here for the rest of the night, but I read a lot about you. So I asked your mom to put together some like cool facts and stuff about you, but it comes down to a lot of stuff that comes back to family. You've got a ton of support with your family, right? When it comes to playing baseball. So your mom, your dad, you've got some Major League Baseball connections there as well, right? Like, so Red Sox, yeah.
Oh, yes. My uncle is a scout.
Does he ever help you at all play the game?
We don't see him a lot, but when we do, last year, he gave me a glove for Christmas.
Oh, yeah?
Catcher's glove, so.
That's awesome. That's a great present right there. So we're super far away from Christmas right now, or at least that's how I view it, because I don't ever want to see it close. I'm a parent, Parker, so that means super stressful time for parents. That's a great gift for a kid, is buy them a baseball glove. It'll always give them something to do.
You can do anything with it. Like, you can just throw it up in the air if you wanted to, and it'll give you something to do.
If you were a coach, let's say you were an 11-year-old coach, what would you tell your team the most important part is of baseball?
Don't be hard on yourself. I used to be like it. I think I still am sometimes. But most of the kids on my team, like, they get really mad at themselves if they strike out or do something bad. And it's like they always have another at bat.
It was kind of like Coach Pridmore was saying just a minute ago. Hitting 500 is like Hall of Fame stuff. So even if you hit 250, so that's one time out of every 4 coming to the plate that you get a hit, then you're considered a really good hitter. So that's right.
Like, that's what my hitting coach told me, is that out of 4 at-bats, you might not even get a hit that game. It's just the odds. Pitchers are getting better every day.
Do you watch Major League?
Yes.
Who's your team?
My team? Probably the Braves.
Yeah. Who's your favorite player?
Probably Acuna.
Yeah. Why him?
He hits a lot of home runs.
Yeah.
He's, like, really young, too. He gives a lot of money away to, like, people in need. There's a bunch of videos of him giving stuff away back to his country.
Yeah. He's a pretty amazing guy. I've read a lot about him myself. When I was your age, I was following baseball as well, super close to the major leagues. And you probably never heard of him, but his name is Jose Canseco. So that was my favorite baseball player.
I've heard of him, but I don't study him a lot.
Yeah, well, he was that guy that was going to hit a bunch of home runs or he was going to strike out. But I loved it. So I understand what it's like to have that big league player to look up to. So that was my guy. And I've reached out to Jose about coming on to the show. I haven't heard from him yet. So maybe he'll come on someday and talk to us. So the last question I got, Parker, is do you have a walkout song right now?
Yes, I just changed it, actually.
Okay. So walk us through, how do you pick that walkout song?
It really depends. If you want it to be funny and, like, make you laugh when you get up to an at-bat, you can choose something that makes you laugh. Or you could do something that, like, gets you in the zone, ready for the at-bat. and like makes you get ready and like gets a song in your head so you're not nervous.
Right. What are you on right now?
Mine is funny. I did the SpongeBob theme song.
Okay. There's a Patty in SpongeBob.
Yeah.
That's immediately what I thought when I heard Patty, as I thought from SpongeBob.
It was either going to be SpongeBob or a song that had Patty in it.
So you made that connection too with Patty and SpongeBob, huh? Have you heard the hard rock version of Baby Shark?
Oh, yes.
You're not a fan of that one?
No, Baby Shark is overplayed.
Dude, there's a rock and roll version, though. Have you heard that one?
No.
All right, so you need to go check that one out. I was at the baseball park last week, and one of the baseball moms, of course, is playing some music for the kids, and like a rock and roll version of Baby Shark came on. And I was like, what is that? I was impressed. Dude, I'm like you. That Baby Shark song can go away, and I will never miss it. But I like that rock and roll version. So when you want to get in the zone, what's the song you use?
It's usually like maybe a rap song if you like rap, or it could be like a country song, like Morgan Wallen or something.
Okay. What's your favorite Morgan Wallen song?
Broadway Girls.
Okay. I like Morgan Wallen. He's a good dude. So Jen, any final questions for Parker? So I told Parker he is our first winner of a contest from the Slide podcast. You can't see him right now because you're only listening to the audio of this, but he has got like a super huge smile on his face. So this is why we do it, man, is to see that smile on a kid's face. So I have your bat right here beside my desk. I understand that you have broken every bat that you have right now.
I broke my wood bat and my metal bat.
Yeah, and you've had to borrow bats and stuff.
I borrowed my friend's bat.
Okay, so I'm close to you, and Jen's close to you, and I may see you soon and like bring the bat to you, okay? Would that be cool?
Thank you.
Dude, he's like standing up with his arms up, high-fiving mom and dad right now. I have to paint that picture for them, Parker, because they won't be able to see all that when we're listening to this. So amazing. Any last thing for our listeners out there to tell us about yourself?
I will hit tanks with the new bat that you give me.
Okay. All right. So now all of our listeners have to hear about these tanks, okay? So I know you don't have social media, but you're going to have to tell your mom what to post, and we're going to share it everywhere, okay? Have you ever seen the videos of Coach Ballgame?
No.
All right. So you need to go check him out. I'm going to be with him next week in Asheville, North Carolina, and I'm going to make sure to tell him about you, okay?
Thank you.
Awesome. Hey, all of our listeners out there, thank you very much for tuning in to us and listening to Parker tell us about his incredible baseball early career. We'll look to see what you got coming in the future, okay, dude?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Parker.
Thanks for listening to the Slide Podcast. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. In the meantime, stay connected with Coach Jen and Aaron on Instagram at The Slide Podcast Show, on Facebook at The Slide Podcast, and the Facebook private group, The SLIDE Podcast. Until next time.